Williams sets a screen for Walker. Williams kicks to Neal. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Neal's got his first basket.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Boy, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim. How they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Now here's Williams. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. Here's Walker. It's rebounded by Golden State. Ezeli's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far. Heading into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Man, he's got so much power.
Festus Ezeli is 6'11", about 260 lbs, and really gets off the floor well. He's strong, he has an explosive frame. Those kind of guys don't come along every day.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Roberts. He's got 8, shoots from 14, misses off the left iron.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just blanks the open jumper. Well, as you know, there are polls for just about everything in sports. Last year, Steph Curry was actually voted as the most trustworthy player in the league.
You talked about trust in Steph Curry. It seemed he was able to trust his ankles a bit more last year.
Yeah, that had been a big concern. Repeated ankle sprains. Part of the reason the Warriors were able to sign him to such a bargain extension. But when healthy, clearly an all-star and all-league player.
It's early, but you can already make a case for Curry as one of the best shooters of all time. Really, it's a combination of his ability to hit shots, but also his ability to create his own shot. Very rare to have both those abilities.
Here's Roberts. Pass to Hairston. 1:39 left in the third quarter, and Roberts kicks to Neal. 6 to shoot from 10 feet out, and the jumper is on the mark. Neal's got 4 points in the quarter. And if you do consider Curry to be the greatest shooter already, you're in good company. Last season, Kevin Durant Clark gave his opinion that Curry is already the best.
Yeah, you know, this is going to be debated by people for a long time, and I don't know where the answer is going to land. But Curry definitely is in the equation already with his resume and record-breaking three-point shooting.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
Here's Roberts. 8 points for him. Neal's shot is off.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
To the right side. Curry attacking. They double-team Curry. Now here is Holiday. Tight defense on him. The fader. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Hornets leading by 5. Here's Neal. The shot is off. Good D by Holiday. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Hairston with the steal. And now it's Neal running. He can go all the way. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
And especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets, that pushes this lead up instead of going the other way.
Can't get it to go. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Hornets on top, up by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Tune in. And it's time now to reveal our State Farm assist of the game. Today, Steve, it's a big man winning the honor.
And it was a no-brainer. This assist was really out of this world. I mean, he had a great understanding of the situation and where the ball had to go.
Warriors trail by 4. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Henderson and MKG will fill out the wings. Zeller and Johnson are the bigs. And it's Walker in at the 1 spot. Here is Livingston. 4 on the clock. From 11 feet away, that misses off the backboard. Hornets leading by 4. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Henderson against Barnes. From deep three-point range, Livingston no luck.
It's not his forte. I don't really like that shot, and you can tell the defense is just asking him to take it.
Walker, good on the 13-footer. Walker's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Charlotte.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
The drive by Green. Out to the right wing. Barnes against Kid Gilchrist. Here's Livingston. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And Kid Gilchrist throws it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, Gerald Henderson is not the most lethal outside shooter, but I really like the way he's learning to move without the ball. He's very opportunistic with his cuts whenever his defender turns his head.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Azile's checked in for Spates. Thompson comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He hasn't been happy with their shot selection. He told them, we're forcing things out there, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, work for the open shot in the flow of our offense. We'll see if they heed that advice, Kevin.
And Henderson most comfortable, it seems, Steve, shooting from the corners.
Yeah, like most players, you know, Kevin, that's the easier shot, 22 feet instead of 23.9. He shot a good percentage from there. Not really a long-range shooter per se, which is why you didn't see him, shoot effectively from the top of the circle or on the wings.
Now here's Walker. Here's Jefferson. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. And the Hornets lead by 9.
You know, they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch and into the final quarter.
I'll say they're looking very determined as they try to close this one out.
The drive by Green. Out left to the wing. Barnes dishes to Thompson. On the wing, Green. And Thompson kicks to Azili. It's stolen by Jefferson. And here we go with Henderson. Ahead, the pull-up. A second chance effort. It's rebounded by Curry. And the foul on Al Jefferson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Warriors trail by 9. Now Curry. Here's Azili. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the time out and give yourself a chance to regroup.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, guys, I got a chance to hear what Steve Clifford was saying to his team. He thinks there are opportunities for second-chance points out there and implored them to go hard to the offensive glass for the remainder of this game. The other thing he discussed with them was that they should be forceful with the ball. He said if they see a gap in the defense, they should go straight to the bucket. So Coach waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his sleeve. Kevin, let's see if he's made a wise decision.
Thanks again, Doris. And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Thompson.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
Now, this is when defenses have to protect the basket with everything they've got. Force the offense to shoot from the perimeter.
And he gets it to go. Thompson's got 4 this quarter.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Now, here's Walker. The dish now to Henderson. Back to Walker. Pulls up on the elbow. And yes, sir, that one drops. And the Hornets lead by 5.
That jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Yeah, they've been pulling up and watching them go down.
Curry attacking outside Green. Back to Curry. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They've led by as many as 11 points. Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Walker. There's the feed to Henderson. To the wing on the left. Now here's Zeller. Defense right on him. Henderson, no good.
And the defense did a pretty good job of closing off the middle once he got inside the lane.
Barnes can't get it to go.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. From the baseline. Green for 2 points. 6 points for Al Jefferson. Warriors trail by 7. And here is Curry. Green kicks to Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Hornets have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Passes it to Zeller, and that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
1:03 left in the 4th quarter. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Now here's Jefferson. He's covered closely. 5 on the clock. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Golden State's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Barnes dishes to Azili. It's good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
And an intentional foul right there. Here's Walker. Fires from the line, and he gets the bucket. And the Hornets lead by 7.
And they're getting that lead way up there now. I mean, it should be a stroll to the final whistle from here.
Yeah, this late in the game, it'd be almost impossible for them to blow a lead like this.
Curry can't get it to go. The Hornets have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. In the corner, it's Kid Gilchrist. And it's Walker penetrating. Barnes grabs the miss. Here's Green. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Golden State, Draymond Green. At the line for 2.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Here's Neal. And so it's Charlotte with the win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Well, Al, this was a game where you